Today's project is getting this piece of shit running. Push button start, race car style, with fake carbon fiber and all. That's the way to do it. Yeah. We don't have a battery. This is my wire that goes to the alternator. Yeah, that's the wire that goes to the alternator. So this is the mess we have here. And I've already predetermined our push button start switch location. It is right there. I had to break some vents out. And then we have the, what would you call this fuse?
I think I called it the fusible link of fire earlier.
Fusible link of fire. I don't know what this piece of paper is in here for. I think that's to help start the fire.
Yes.
Yep. So here's what I got so far. I got a brand new battery. I got some cheap welding terminals because I couldn't find any car terminals at Harbor Freight. Yeah, you could tell I was at Harbor Freight. So I got an onboard charger. So this is a relay for the push button, and there's some random wires that I have no idea what to do with, but that's why we got this guru here. Yeah. So I probably should take these terminals off. These are way too nice for the Durango. So battery was 40 bucks in the back of Interstate Batteries. If you go in the back, they'll have these $40 batteries. So that worked out very well for the budget build. So let me set up the battery and let's see if that biatch will crank over. And if it does, we have less work to do than we thought.
Yes.
Raul was basically saying let's keep these terminals on here because these are somewhat legit. These are kind of shiesty as hell. Like I can bend them with my fingers and there's not much to them. So we're gonna cut the wires and crimp on the welding connectors on here. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but let's try to do it. Alright. I'll put the tube on it. Right there, on the strap. Alright. This is it. Let's hook up the terminals. Here goes. Dude! Some valve train clatter because we got no oil, but it started. Alright, so this actually worked. We got it into the garage under its own power, and I'm kind of curious to see how much oil we got in it. Dude, the dipstick's actually wet. So that means that there's oil in there. So that's good. Means it didn't leak out. Transmission. Even the trans has, alright, I'll do the levels later. I'll probably change the oil on it later. So death wheel or mini death wheel?
The bigger the better.
Okay.
Big death wheel. Big death wheel.
Yes. Yes.
Completely necessary.
Yes.
You have your safety squints on?
Yes, safety squints are engaged. There you go. I'll let you do the honors. Yes. Alright. I actually have to be careful not to damage the actual chip. Why does everybody think bigger is better? Because it is.
Yes.
It is. So I'm going to the groove, right?
Yes.
All the sparks are going to go your way. What is this, aluminum?
No sparks.
Alright. It's not even hot. So here's our key. And our chip is somewhere on the floor by the nitrogen tank.
He's on the floor.
It's funny because, you know. Alright, so we have this. I could probably grind this all the way down so that it's even smaller. Oh shit. Did I just cut the chip? No. I hope not. Well, we'll see if it'll start. Alright, we got the pliers. I want to swap spots.
Yes.
So, the theory is if I have this right next to the ignition lock, it will actually let me start and run it. Alright. This key is short, dude. Alright, so this is without. It's not even letting me start it.
You know why?
Why?
Because the starter wire is cut. When I pulled that remote start out, so we have to.
So it's not gonna work regardless.
Yeah, I can just put those together real quick.
That's fine.
We're
gonna bench prop this. We figured out our ignition situation. So the ignition situation here is the key. It is a Sprite bottle cap with a chip from the key that I cut off. It's gonna look like that. That's my new key. And we're gonna bench prep all the wires now. This is so budget that we don't even have enough spade connectors. We're salvaging from other wires. So this is the ignition wire, or the ignition switch, because it's the only red one.
So we're gonna use ignition, accessories, and starter.
Yeah. So I found a mounting position for the for the charger, and it was perfect. I got the first screw in, and it was fine, but I didn't even look, and I'm going right through through a fuse. Yep, that just happened. So now, which one is it? So you're saying that if I put it in, it'll work. If I take it out, it's not gonna work, right?
Yes. You may have more paper clips on this side over here.
I might need another paper clip. I didn't actually ruin the fuse. I just don't know which one it was on. I think it was this one. Yeah. We'll try for that one. So I'm assuming I have to clip these. Let me clip this. Got it. Ignore that. I mean,
That is not gonna work that way.
the fucking polarity would probably be correct if I did the right way. If we need another spade connector, there's one right there.
Just find it right there. He's right there.
So we got this done. So what, now we just hook it up into the ignition?
Yep.
And put the key fob, the new key fob. The new key fob. Dude, it's gonna work, I'm telling you. I'm gonna eliminate all my problems with this.
You have black spray paint, don't you?
Plastidip. This is supposed to be Plastidip. And yes, I have Plastidip.
Awesome.
We're gonna Plastidip,
It's gonna.
but we gotta do it while it's on there. Like we gotta put it on first and then Plastidip it.
So it's gonna blend. And
Yeah,
Stick it
yeah, we'll blend the rest of the paint. Extra points.
And then.
I'm also down for strippers.
And that's exactly what I meant. And then some wire strippers.
Wire strippers. Alright, so real technical rundown here. We are basically going to keep the ignition on at all times on the actual lock here with a cutoff key in there, and it's going to be all the way in the run position. We're interrupting that wire with an aftermarket push button setup, and the 2 wires that go to the actual start here on the lock that makes the contact for the start, that's gonna get hooked up to where are we at with this? So we basically needed to get the 12 volts for the ignition wire, because the way it works is it only sends 12 volts to the ignition switch that the wires connect only when you're cranking on this, and we needed to have that constant here for the switch, so that happens when we're starting. The other thing that we're looking for right now is basically we need to get rid of the key chime, and we also need to get rid of that when the key's all the way in, the mileage comes on, the lights and the gauges still turn on. So that means that in the ignition spot there's still a wire somewhere that is giving it 12 volts. Now if I go to start it, it's probably not going to go to start. It's not going to start if I start it through here. Yep, right there. So that kills it. So that is now on here. Right?
Yes.
So we just need to cut all the wires that are feeding it to
It is? Yeah, because I was feeding it negative.
So here we go. And die. Sweet. Gauges are still on, but we don't have the key sense anymore. Alright, so that one could just get taped. We don't need that shit.
Gauges on?
Yep.
Gauges on?
Gauges are on, but the mileage is not on. So we only have the gauges on. The Durangle's like herpes, man. It always comes back. Sooner or later it surfaces. It flares up. Herpity derpity. Hi.
Bye.
Thank you.
Beer me.
Am I your waitress?
Yes. You are now.
All right, so here's the update. So this is what's going on. So Friday was cold as fuck, and we both got sick from basically being in cold ass weather. Coming here, we got to the point that it literally our fingers were numb in here, and so yeah, we sat out Saturday, Sunday. Today's Monday. We're back in here, and we're determined to finish this. It's about 50 degrees in here now. Feels good. A lot better than it was. So the battery is all charged up right there, and I'm trying to avoid of giving away our next project on here, but yeah, you get it. It's right there. It's right there. So make sure you subscribe to see the video on that. And yeah, I think we're ready to get this thing actually wired up. So what was the thing that we were having issues with? 36,000 different ignition wires, right?
Yes, there's a lot of ignition wires that we have to power up, so we just have to change the wire configuration we had just to make it work with what you have, your type of switch.
Yeah, because there's a primary or accessory 1, accessory, secondary accessory, first ignition, second ignition.
Yes.
It's a fucking rocket ship.
Pretty much.
So this is what it looks like right now. We basically disconnected the whole entire ignition lock, all the wires from that, and we're figuring out what's going to the auxiliary switch number 1 and what's going to the actual ignition switch. So we're gonna get working on that.
There's like no more wires to cut.
There's 2 more wires to cut.
There's a black, you know what, and it's probably gonna be this one.
So our dilemma right now is basically we cannot get the windows and accessories to turn on with an accessory switch, and we're using the wire that we thought was the accessory, it's not. When you flip the switch, your windows still not work or any of the accessories. So Raul is really screwing the pooch on this, and that's okay. I know he'll figure it out. That's his forte. I'm trying to get these lights wired up and get the relay set up for the LED lighting. So that's what I am bench building right now.
Let's do it.
Moment of truth. Yes.
We got power windows.
Power windows just installed, fresh.
And I think this is the ultimate test. What do you say?
All right, ignition on, right?
Ignition on. Oh, no transponder key.
Yeah, you forgot to put the little key fob back in.
It would look better if I had it on you. But it works.
No, it made it actually better, the fact that you did it. All right, I'm sending you a black power wire. Yeah, it's a black power wire. I don't see the hole, Raul. Can you put your finger near the hole? Am I in the hole?
Let me check.
Put your finger on the hole, see if I'm there. Is it in there?
I'm putting it, index finger in the tip of the hole.
In the tip of the hole?
Yes.
Do you feel my little black wire in there?
I got it.
Okay, cool. Can you pull on it? Yep, I feel it.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it. You got it?
Yep.
All right. Is it long enough?
Yeah, it's like right by your back door.
Okay, nice. Perfect. Thanks. You recording? Probably recording.
Yes.
So as soon as I say that we're almost done, the fuse mount or the relay mount that I mounted on the firewall, I want to hook up the red wire to the battery, and freaking pulled right out of the connector here. Like, perfect timing. Raul goes like, you said that you knew I was doing it. So I'm gonna skip a step here, and I'm just gonna solder it. Ah. My hands are shaking.
Yeah, you couldn't be a doctor or surgeon.
No, apparently I just failed my test for a surgeon. So I'm sticking to this shit. It's holding. Alright, the mount is back on. I'm gonna try to get into the same hole again. Got it.
Never feels the same, does it?
No, it's not as tight. But, you know, it still does the job, so. Alright, so basically have the relay all hooked up. My power wire is going to the distribution box. Then I have the charger mounted on. And then the lights are grounded to the firewall. And the other wires are running to the relay. And then the power wire to the relay coil is going to Raul's work of space. How's that soldado going?
Dude, this is actually really good.
I told you.
That's it. It's all in the tip.
It's all in the tip. You want to flip the switch to make sure it works? Oh, yes. Bro, you forgot a bunch of wires, bro. Oh, this is to my, never mind. We don't need this.
Are those optional wires?
Those are optional wires. Is this wiring harness that plugs in optional too? Yes?
Yeah. The harness to the key switch is optional.
Alright. So, this goes all the way down. This should go down. Here.
Look at that carbon fiber.
Why? Did that just happen?
Your lights? That's a dinger for your lights.
Why is it dinging when I move the harness?
I think it's when you were connecting it.
What the fuck? Alright. We're good. We're good. No issues there, right?
No.
That's weird though. Why did it do that?
It's wireless switch.
Fucking Bluetooth, man. Now it's like the fine finesse. It's actually pretty easy to like take this dash on and off.
After it's been on and off. How many times now?
Dude, this is like the third one because I've broken a bunch of them by taking them on and off so many times.
I think a lot of installers have gotten a little piece of that.
Dude, this is tips. And this, I'll take care of these wires later. What is this for? We're not gonna ask questions right now.
Just don't pinch the wires.
It's done. It's done. You ready?
Yeah.
We're doing this. All right, so basically, if we want accessories, ignition, starts the fuel pump. Start. We're good. Turn the lights on. Lights turn on. Dude, oh my God. For a second I thought the windshield wipers don't work. Wow, this windshield is chewed up a little bit.
Dirty.
They just stopped here. Dude. What the hell? Alright, that's fun. So wait, if I spray. Oh look, if I spray they don't work. I have to turn them on. I think we fucked something up probably. I could leave them here. I could leave them here. I could leave them here. Wherever you want.
It's giving you a choice.
I have a choice.
Yes, you do.
Dude, and it only works on the highest too.
I don't know, you may want to check your fuses.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see the lights. Hells yeah.
I just rolled that.
Are you dying?
Yeah. Now I am.
Dude, this thing actually runs pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. That's the rear end. Am I rubbing?
Yep.
Oh, it's rubbing. Alright, yeah, it definitely needs a lift kit. Why am I smoking? There's definitely like a lot of smoke. Are we on fire?
Let's go find out in a second. Maybe possible. It's coming out of your light.
No, I smell it. I smell something. Whatever.
Don't probably get too close to your house.
You smell it though, right? No?
No. Maybe because I'm sick.
Yeah, probably. Oh, dude, I smell it.
It's in the video. No, I smell it.
You smell it?
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bitch and we got sick. Both of us. We're like dying now. This guy can't stop coughing, but it was fun fun doing this.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
Honestly, I didn't think it was possible, but you did it. I mean, fuck. With all that wiring and all that shit, that's props to you, man. Like, you know what you're doing.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. So, if you like the video, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share, tell your friends about it, and look out for our next videos that we're going to be doing. So, hopefully, we'll be doing some bumperage on it now. So, again, subscribe way, yeah? See? Yeah. Later, guys.